Mhm.
So I was negotiating this land deal. It was a 25-acre land deal, and I was going to use 6 acres of that for self storage and then just figure out what to do with the rest of the land later on. He wanted $3 million. And I said, listen, we can really only pay 2 million for this, just based on where financing is and the cost of development, things like that. But if you're willing to contribute the land into a joint venture with me, I can not only give you your $3 million price, but I'll actually give you a return on that 3 million as well, because now you're an investor. Right. So here's why I structured it this way. Because he's owned that land since 1985, I got an appraisal on the land and it came back at 2.2 million. That appraisal, now that is equity. That is money I don't have to go out and raise for that deal, right? So that is now, I'm walking into a bank saying, hey, I'm already 2.2 million in. So I'll be able to raise half. Instead of me raising 5 million, I'll only have to raise 2.5 million bucks. So the cool structure of that one is we kept the seller at 18% of the ownership of the deal. That way he didn't have to be underwritten by the bank. The bank was allowing me to use all of that equity as down payment. And the way I structured with him, I said, here's how we're going to work it. The land was worth 2.2 based on the appraisal. You want 3 million. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a acquisition fee up front, because he wanted a little bit of a down payment to take care of some family members, things like that, travel. So we're going to pay him 300,000 up front as an acquisition fee. And then I'm going to double the remaining $1.7 million up to the appraisal value for him over 5 years, just like I would do with any other investor.
Mhm.
And then the remaining 1 million that I still owe you, I'm going to pay you that out once I either sell off the remaining land or exchange that land for equity in someone else's deal that maybe builds multifamily or retail or industrial, something like that. Right. So that's the way that I was able to basically turn a deal that was never going to be able to get done into a deal that not only is it getting done, but it's hyper profitable for all parties involved.